In a revelation that is shaking the very core of the financial system. Sources close to institutional pipelines and regulatory development frameworks have confirmed that XRP is now under active consideration as the primary settlement mechanism to replace all SWIFT transactions inside the United States, marking what could become the most radical transformation of financial plumbing in modern history. And the implications of this shift are staggering because we are not talking about millions, not billions, but a $1.50 quadrillion market. That's the volume SWIFT touches annually in global interbank and cross-border transactions. And if XRP were to be integrated as the bridge asset for even a fraction of that flow, let alone all of it, the valuation model for XRP would be forced into the thousands, with credible projections already placing XRP above $3,000 per coin, and potentially even higher depending on transaction velocity and reserve modeling. And this isn't just a pipe dream or a YouTube fantasy. This is being built in the shadows by some of the most powerful financial institutions on the planet, because SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, has been under immense pressure to modernize, to reduce friction, to eliminate the lags and risks of outdated correspondent banking models. And in that effort, the global financial elite have increasingly turned their attention to blockchain-based solutions. And no protocol has had the kind of regulatory fortitude, settlement speed, and institutional trust that the XRP ledger has developed over the past decade. And it makes perfect sense. XRP settles in 3 to 5 seconds, costs fractions of a cent, and is capable of being scaled to meet trillions in daily liquidity flow, all while offering a neutral, trustless bridge that is not beholden to any single central bank. And that is exactly what the SWIFT system has been missing, especially as the Federal Reserve accelerates its own modernization efforts through programs like FedNow and begins formal dialogues on tokenized settlements, real-time gross settlement upgrades, and wholesale CBDC integrations. And here's where the plot thickens. Ripple, the company behind the XRP ledger, has already formed strategic relationships with dozens of central banks, has delivered live use cases across more than 70 countries, and maintains an open dialogue with U.S. regulators, lawmakers, and most crucially, banking infrastructure providers. And according to newly surfaced documents from policy briefings and interbank meeting transcripts, XRP is not just being studied, it is being actively prototyped for settlement layers, and insiders report that a group of Tier 1 U.S. banks have formed a private working group around potential XRP integrations as a replacement or parallel complement to SWIFT, specifically citing its ability to handle ISO 20022 messaging, atomic settlement, and cross-ledger interoperability. And if these tests transition into adoption, the market cap implications for XRP are absolutely mind-blowing, because when you divide $1.50 quadrillion even across a reserve model that assumes minimal XRP velocity, the per-token value scales exponentially, and the $3,000 plus per XRP target isn't hyperbole. It's math, it's logic, it's macroeconomic necessity. And it signals that we are on the verge of a monetary event horizon where a digital asset that was once ridiculed as a banker's coin is about to become the rails for global liquidity flow, and the institutions know this. They've been preparing behind the scenes while retail investors get distracted by headlines, meme coins, and fear-based media spin, but now the tides are turning. XRP has regulatory clarity in the US after surviving the SEC's longest and most aggressive litigation campaign. It has full enterprise-grade infrastructure, and it has the attention of the most important financial leaders on Earth. And with Ripple's partnerships with the Digital Dollar Project, its advisory role with the Digital Pound Foundation, its integrations into the Palau stablecoin pilot, and its infrastructure already moving billions in cross-border value monthly, the question is no longer if, but when. And now that SWIFT's own pilot programs with blockchain integrations have failed to meet real-time standards, the U.S. banking system, especially under rising geopolitical pressure, is actively looking for a more efficient system, and the XRP ledger offers exactly what is needed: a battle-tested protocol capable of supporting tokenized assets, government-backed stablecoins, enterprise-grade security, and scalable throughput that aligns perfectly with the financial industry's strictest standards. And the Federal Reserve, Treasury officials, and senior executives at key clearing houses know that integrating XRP could allow for true real-time global liquidity provisioning, even during high-stress environments or black swan events. And here's what that means. Settlement risk disappears, pre-funded Nostro accounts vanish, capital gets unlocked across borders, and liquidity becomes programmable, instant, and borderless. And guess what becomes the heart of that machine? XRP, pre-mined, finite, and deeply embedded into a growing mesh of global institutional corridors. And as this transformation accelerates, retail holders of XRP may find themselves owning not just a speculative token, but a digital key to the most important financial revolution in history. And those holding now, before public confirmation, before institutional onboarding becomes headline news, are potentially positioning themselves ahead of the greatest transfer of value since the internet itself. And all signs are pointing to 2025 as the year when everything comes together. The Ripple IPO. Major central bank announcements. The U.S. Digital Asset Market Structure Bill, SWIFT usage decline, and XRP's integration into regulated payment ecosystems from Asia to South America to the United States. And make no mistake, the world's financial leaders are watching XRP with laser focus, and soon, everyone else will too, because XRP isn't just another altcoin. It's the financial backbone of a new global standard, and if SWIFT is replaced or even complemented by XRP in U.S. systems, then $3,000 per coin is not just possible. It's the beginning of a far larger financial revaluation. XRP, once mocked as just another crypto token, is now at the center of the biggest monetary upheaval in U.S. history, with reports emerging that major U.S. banks are either closing down branches or rapidly shifting their entire digital infrastructure to XRP-based settlement rails, effectively beginning the process of replacing the U.S. dollar as the default reserve asset for instant value transfer. What was once dismissed as a distant possibility is now unfolding at breakneck speed as Ripple's institutional framework takes root within financial architecture long dominated by slow SWIFT processes, high remittance fees, and outdated liquidity systems. The driving force behind this tectonic shift is simple: utility, speed, cost efficiency, and global interoperability. At 3 to 5 second transaction finality and near zero fees, XRP is already outperforming traditional fiat settlements by every measurable metric. And now with major financial conglomerates like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citi reportedly testing or integrating RippleNet infrastructure behind closed doors, the stakes have never been higher. The dominoes started to fall when smaller regional banks, pressured by the growing dominance of blockchain-based payments and the collapse in consumer trust following scandals and liquidity issues, began to shut down branches and reroute their B2B corridors through on-demand liquidity, ODL. Corridors using XRP as the bridge asset, especially in cross-border settlements to Asia, Latin America, and the Middle East. As tokenization becomes the buzzword of the decade and central banks across the world race to digitize their national currencies, the U.S. financial system is undergoing a quiet but unstoppable transformation where XRP isn't just a speculative asset. It's becoming the core infrastructure for programmable value exchange. Federal Reserve insiders, whistleblowers, and former regulators have come forward to confirm that XRP has been in private trials with government entities for over 2 years, and now that Ripple is nearing approval for a full U.S. banking charter. Many believe the Fed has no choice but to integrate XRP into the very core of the U.S. monetary strategy, or risk falling behind a rising multipolar economy where BRICS nations and CBDC alliances are setting a new global standard. And in this emerging system, utility trumps legacy. While the dollar continues to be weaponized geopolitically and loses credibility among international partners, XRP is increasingly being seen as a politically neutral, technologically superior alternative, one that doesn't belong to any single nation, but is governed by mathematical consensus and global liquidity pools. Already, financial reports have shown that over $7.2 billion in commercial U.S. transactions last quarter flowed through ODL corridors using XRP. Not stablecoins, not traditional banking rails, but XRP, with institutions choosing it for settlement. Because it works. The IMF, BS, and World Bank have all published papers naming XRP as a potential solution for global remittance friction. And now with the ISO 20022 integration fully active, Ripple is plugged directly into the messaging layer of the global financial nervous system. The implications are staggering. If just 5 to 10% of the U.S. interbank settlement traffic shifts to XRPL, it would represent trillions of dollars in flow value. And with XRP's finite supply and utility-driven demand curve, price increases wouldn't just be possible, they would be inevitable.